So with this deck, pretty much, I mean, Helmsman Spear is a good look opening hand. We pretty much hard mulligan for Val in this deck, because Val turn 1 is disgusting. So we mulligan, we get Helmsman Spears back anyway. We have one giant here that we can get Stiltkin poppin'. But I think we... I think we still play Helmsman Spears first. Try to keep her alive, see what's up. Gonna try to keep her alive so we can get rid of some of this garbage in our hand. I mean, we don't have lots of garbage in our hand. However, the idea behind this deck is get everything out of your deck that's not Star Alliance. So we're trying to get Val early. We're trying to keep these Helmsman Spears going at a reasonable pace. So only being able to play one card next turn is going to be fine because... Ooh, Volcano's not... Oh, I lied. Well, that's sort of a jam on the play here. I guess we play Brobnar here. We do our little Stiltkin tricks. It'd be great if we had 2 giants in our hand, but we don't. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We'll attack into the Mog Hunter, and thanks to the Shattered Throne, we get to capture one. We've captured more amber than we've generated. Get hype, everybody. Do. Thing. La-dee-dee-doo. Let's do this. Turn this on while I get some copy-paste stuff going on here. Bingo. All right, back to the main event here. Not that one. Not that one either. There we are. Our opponent's taking a Brobnar turn here. Rock Hurling Giant's kind of a pain. Mog Hunter's also a pain, especially it's probably going to kill Helmsman here. Which is fine at this point, because we got another one in the old hand. Another one. Let me do this. That way we're not doubling any effects here. Stiltkin's not going to kill anything, right? Stonefeather, the Brobnar leader, could be helpful to an extent. The problem here is that I can't get him into the center of my battle line. Quadricorder, not... I mean, it's reasonable. It's not anything super important. I feel like Star Alliance... Star Alliance is probably the turn here. We could kill... Okay, so Stiltkin's Skirmish could kill Mog Hunter. We wouldn't be able to kill Gron. We would be able to get the leader out. I don't know. Playing one card out of hand seems bad here, but the other ones are sort of situational. Binding Irons is good anytime, let's be honest. Let's just go with Brobnar. We're gonna be able to kill a creature, so we're gonna make some solid moves here. Oh, right. Duh. I'm such a brilliant player. Super high IQ, of course. I forgot that the leader was also a giant. Is going to trigger Stiltkin. So we actually get a board clear there for free. There's nothing left to capture from our opponent, but that's all good. People that are hanging out, welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. Okay, this is when things get a little... Things are getting a little crazy here. So, everybody has skirmish. Or we could arrange it that way. Gonna have to be a rebuilding turn on pretty much every front. Don't have any more giants to put next to Stiltkin. We don't have any way to really utilize the Brobnar leader currently. We'll get there. I imagine we gotta play Star Alliance here. Our opponent's not really generating amber quick enough to like warrant hanging on to quadricorder much longer. We also have some big dudes that we could put quadricorder on. They are gonna have to attack into Melina. I think we'll take some of the so we're gonna take some of the pressure off of our Star Alliance dudes. So if we put quadricorder on giant Brobnar guy, then in theory there's more targets that my opponent's gonna want to kill, right? They're going to want to kill this, which means they have to kill this first. Or they could take the route of killing the quadricorder first, which as of right now is making my opponent's keys +2 because I have 2 houses represented in friendly creatures. Opponent's playing Star Alliance. They shoot up to 3 amber. Not a huge deal. Potentially notable is that the leader is now in the center of my battle line. Everything has skirmish. Stiltkin already had skirmish. But we could clear some stuff here, which would make sense. I think generally killing stuff is pretty good here. Also, I will say that Stiltkin plus Fire Breath, if you guys have not played this combo, it is pretty filthy. So I think we play Brobnar. We're really gearing up for this huge Star Alliance turn, which just hasn't really come about yet. But we're going to play Fire Breath on Stiltkin. We're going to fight Stiltkin into... Fire Breath gives +3 power. So 5 power, Stiltkin gonna not die to Melina. That's good news. We could just kill that first. Maybe that's what we do. We're going to give Stone Feather the +2. We're going to fight this into Sensor Chief. We're going to play Smart Fist next to Stiltkin, which will ready him. I can reap for 1. All is well so far. Board state looking good. Amber generation looking reasonable. Our Stiltkin is the MVP. Masaraka, what's up? What is good? Let me get some of this. Wah! Welcome back. How have you been? I know that this time frame is much better for your time zone conversion, right? So we're seeing Saurian for the first time out of... What are you doing on in the middle of the day? Mike, what's up, man? I actually just got home from work, so I'm just playing a little Keyforge. Alright, the scary Saurian dinos are here. Ugh. Now, the good news is we have Tremor, so we could draw 2 cards, discard 2 random cards. Is there anything that we would really not love to discard from our hand? Evil Eye is pretty good. Binding Irons is pretty good. We're going to have played Tremor before that happens. But I think getting through our deck is going to be sweet. Just got a notice. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thanks for dropping in. How's work today? I think we're going to play Brobnar here. We're going to play the Tremor. The Tremor. So that's going to stun each of the creatures. Sorry, stun a creature and each of its neighbors. Fire Breath. Selling comics, you know, like you do, man. Like you do. Stiltkin has Fire Breath. It's going to pop a ward. I don't really want to leave this alive, but it's just so thick right now. All right, let's use... All right, let's do this and see what happens. Let's see if we get any Brobnar cards. So we drew 2 cards, and we discarded 2 cards. We discarded our Navigator Ali and Eterome. Not great. All right, we're going to attack with Stiltkin here. Thanks to the skirmish ability, he doesn't die. Also removes the ward from this duder. The problem here is that I don't have enough to kill it. So we're just going to reap up to 5. Just sort of sit and see what happens. In theory, he's going to call Saurian here again, and he's going to try to ward some stuff. But with that Paraguardian being stunned, we are in at least a better place than we could be. He's going to play Brobnar instead. Lays down an Iron Staff. Iron Staff, pretty cool artifact in my opinion. We got Gravel Guts coming down on the flank of Paraguardian. Gravel Guts can actually get fairly big. There was that one creature that's sort of like this, but it also heals itself. That one was a personal favorite. Alright. What's the play here? What is the play? If we use Gleeful Mayhem, we can kill Gravel Guts. We can injure this duder. We'd have to kill our own Melina. But maybe at this point, it's not bad. Reaping for 3 with Brobnar seems bad. Yeah, all the rest of the plays don't seem nearly as good. So we're going to go with the old display here. Display, LOL. We get to target his Brobnar stuff. We do have to kill our own Melina, which is a little bit sad. We do want to start playing creatures to the left of this Brobnar leader here that we've got, as to get that added effect. We're going to play Evil Eye just for the Amber. Not Finished With You is going to let us get stuff back. Now, the idea, again, behind this whole deck is get your Brobnar stuff. Get your Star Alliance stuff to all come out at the same time. And then just ride that gravy train to victory. So, with Not Finished With You, we recycled some Star Alliance stuff. And here we are, folks. It's time. We finally have a handful of Star Alliance. We'll see what happens. Our opponent has not chosen their house yet. We did give them 3 chains last turn, which is going to slow them down slightly. They could have a big Star Alliance turn up their up their sleeve too. Looks like we're going to be Brobnaring. Iron Staff, Mog Hunter. It's going to use Iron Staff to give Mog Hunter +1 counter and an Enrage token, which means at its next available opportunity, it can only fight, which is fine with us. All the stuff that's on the board, regardless of how much Amber is on it, it seems like a lot. I'll give you that. But we get to Forge. That's good news. We're okay with Mog Hunter being able to fight. We do want to kind of cover our flanks, right? So when Mog Hunter fights, deal 2 to a flank creature. So in theory, we want to have nothing on the flank that is going to die to that sort of collateral damage sort of effect. Ooh, we could heal up our leader that has the Quadricorder on it. That seems pretty good. We could also heal the Smart Fist. I think this is going to be good enough. We're gonna deploy this left of the leader. We're gonna heal 3. Quadricorder is a quality card that needs to stay alive. Frankly, if Smart Fist died, sure, we'd be giving up that 3 Amber that's been captured. But we would then have the opportunity to play another giant next to Stiltkin with the Fire Breath added on. So, not too sad about that. The unfortunate part here is that we don't have our Molina. Well, there's a couple unfortunate things. We don't have Molina to protect any of our Star Alliance guys. We're going to look at the top 3 of our deck. Bloodshard Imp, Draining Touch, Arms Master. I think we put back the Imp first, then Draining Touch. We want Molina to be the first one off our stack. It doesn't really matter since we're going to get all 3 cards at the end of this turn. We're going to play this out to the... Oh, right. Shit. I just got done saying that I didn't want to put anything with 2 health on the on the flank, and here we are. All right, no reaping to be had. The good news, though, is I think his only option here is to play... Poop! His only option here is to play Brobnar. Which, having only 1 creature out, playing Brobnar is a-okay with me. Not known for its bursting abilities. Going to play Saurian instead. So that stun counter on Paraguardian is going to be gone. So that means I want to remove that eventually. Other things to note is I have 2 Draining Touches in hand right now. The problem with Draining Touch, if he plays a whole bunch of dinos that are really good, they could potentially either have a ward or have Amber on top of them. So Draining Touch is not going to be able to kill them. We could use these Draining Touches as defense against the Mog Hunter. I mean, next turn, we're either... that's unfortunate. Because I feel like he's not going to play 5 creatures here, right? So if I reaped with Eterame, or Eterome, it would kill one of my Star Alliance creatures as it stands right now. My opponent's still sitting on 2 chains, which is good news for me. My opponent only has 4 Amber. However, there is so much Amber on my stuff that I just really can't... Ooh, Golden Spiral. Things are going to get wild. Let's see what sort of Golden Spiral shenanigans could be pulled off with this deck. Nothing super rowdy. However, he is going to be able to fight here with this Paraguardian. He might go ahead and kill something that has Amber on it. He's not going to. Guys, this is great news for us. This is great news for us. You might be asking yourself, Ross, why is this great news? Well, let me tell you all about it. Kirby is in the field. When I reap with Comm Officer Kirby, I'm going to be able to use a Draining Touch. That is number 1 best play. We also have 1 card in hand of Star Alliance, so we're sort of going to be moving some cards around. But generally, we're just going to be reaping with Star Alliance here, which, again, is the game plan for this whole deck. Reap, reap, reap. Reap with the Nurse. Reap with Kirby, which is going to let us play 1 action card off house. Now, this is where decisions must be made. I think we can deal with the wards. So we're going to kill the Mog Hunter. I think we can, if he plays Saurian again this next turn and then wards both of the neighbors, I think we'll be okay. We could fight. We can't kill it, though. Also, keeping Censor Chief Garcia alive and Ali. Oh my gosh, 2 Helmsman Spears on the bottom of the deck. We're going to be getting those this turn. So we're almost locked. Well, we're not locking ourselves into another Star Alliance turn, but we are definitely... oh yeah, I gotta play this duder. I think we play this and we try to keep Censor Chief alive. Yeah. 7 Amber. Looking good. We're gonna forge at the beginning of our next turn if we still have 6 or more. Unless key costs get swole. He does have that Golden Spiral now, which it's going to enable him to put down dinosaurs and then ready them using the exalt mechanic. But we're not too scared. We're not too scared. Alright, he is going to play Saurian. Interesting. He's going to reap with Paraguardian first. Paraguardian doesn't have any neighbors, so nothing is going to get warded. He's going to play Tribute, though, which really sucks for us. Because of the... I was actually thinking of this card last turn. So he steals... Essentially, steals 4. He's also going to Golden Spiral and reap again. I mean, this sucks for us, but at the same time, we're still in commanding control here. Because if he leaves my Sensor Chief Garcia alive, he's still not going to be able to forge next turn. He still has not uncovered all the amber that I've captured over a few turns. I mean, Paraguardian is not a must-kill target at this point. Now, interesting feature here. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. We don't quite have enough creatures to make the dream happen here. If we could get Stonefeather in the center of our battle line, then we could take out Paraguardian. But it's just not going to happen. So we have to play Star Alliance. Actually, that's not true. His keys already cost +3, thanks to Quadricorder. But Star Alliance here we can reap for like 6 and play 2 cards. We technically could destroy one of our own creatures. It would have to be on this side. We could kill Ali. Is that what we do? So that then we can kill... We'd have to get some big boys. 4 would have Skirmish. Is it worth it? I think it is worth it. I mean, his other... Alright, so regardless, we're playing Star Alliance. We're going to reap with Kirby first, allowing us to play 1 off-house card that's not a creature. We're going to reap with Ali next to see what's coming through our deck. There's Val. Where the hell was Val the first time through the deck? Maybe we haven't been there. Maybe we haven't been all the way through, but I was almost certain that we had. We're definitely going to get Val next turn. Now, what we could do is we could use Draining Touch. Is this worth it? I think it is. We still reap for 2. We still go to check ourselves. He's off check. And all of that amber on Paraguardian is going to be gone. So we're going to kill Ali. We're going to play both Helmsmans on the left. Because then our Stonefeather, let me make sure we're counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to play this creature to the left as well. Now, all of my creatures have Skirmish. So, by attacking with this... and attacking with this. Yahtzee! We also captured 2 more amber. So we're being super frustrating right now. I'm sure said opponent is not having as much fun as we are currently. I will say we are 1 board clear away from this guy forging, 3 keys in a row. But I'm not super scared yet. Not super scared yet. The other super good part, let's pretend he board clears right now. If he board clears right now, we can play Val next turn. She would automatically be in the center of our battle line. And we could play a second off-house card. I imagine we played Mega Mog Hunter in that circumstance. He's going to play Star Alliance. Haven't seen too much scary stuff out of his Star Alliance lineup. He's definitely seen some things out of our Star Alliance lineup. So this deck literally works under the context of get all your Star Alliance out and make it happen. Now, this is going to be a goofy turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Star Alliance cards are already in the field. 1 in my hand, which leaves 4 in the deck. We're going to see if we can find those last 4 cards. We know that one of them is an Ali that we just killed a minute ago. I don't remember what my other cards are. I wish I had like a stealth mode or something. That would make me feel way safer with this deck. But no. So we are going to just Star Alliance, just grind it till you find it. We don't have any actions currently to play with Kirby. But that's fine. Let's actually do this first. We'll reap with Helmsman Spears. We'll discard everything but Vow. None of that is ultra important to us. Hey, it looks like we won. GG's. Now, if we're just walking through the play.